Question 1. Analyze the impact of e-waste management technologies on the reduction of hazardous materials in landfills. How do these technologies contribute to overall environmental sustainability? Answer. E-waste management technologies, such as recycling and material recovery, significantly reduce the volume of hazardous materials entering landfills. By extracting valuable metals like gold, silver, and copper from electronic waste, these technologies prevent toxic substances such as lead, mercury, and cadmium from contaminating soil and water. Furthermore, e-waste management supports environmental sustainability by conserving natural resources, reducing the need for virgin material extraction, and lowering greenhouse gas emissions associated with the production of new electronics. These technologies also promote a circular economy, where materials are continuously reused, thus minimizing waste and environmental impact. Question 2. Evaluate the effectiveness of green transportation initiatives in reducing urban air pollution. Which aspects of these initiatives could be improved to enhance their impact? Answer. Green transportation initiatives, such as promoting electric vehicles, EVs, expanding public transit systems, and encouraging cycling and walking, have proven effective in reducing urban air pollution by decreasing reliance on fossil fuels and reducing vehicular emissions. However, these initiatives can be improved by 1. Infrastructure development, enhancing charging infrastructure for EVs to increase accessibility and convenience. 2. Policy support, providing greater financial incentives for EV purchase and use, and implementing stricter emissions regulations. 3. Public awareness, increasing public awareness and education about the benefits of green transportation options. 4. Integration, better integration of various modes of green transportation to create seamless transit networks. By addressing these areas, the impact of green transportation initiatives can be significantly enhanced, leading to cleaner urban environments. Question 3. Critically assess the role of government policies, such as the National Action Plan on Climate Change, NAC, in promoting a green economy. How do these policies balance economic growth and environmental protection? Answer. Government policies like the NAP play a crucial role in promoting a green economy by setting clear targets for renewable energy adoption, energy efficiency, and sustainable development. These policies balance economic growth and environmental protection by 1. Incentives and subsidies, providing financial support for green technologies and sustainable practices, encouraging investment and innovation in these areas. 2. Regulatory framework, establishing regulations that mandate emissions reductions and promote conservation efforts, thus ensuring that economic activities align with environmental goals. 3. Public-private partnerships, fostering collaboration between government and private sector to drive sustainable development. However, to enhance this balance, policy should also focus on creating green jobs, investing in research and development, and ensuring that economic benefits are equitably distributed across society. Question 4. Examine the challenges faced by urban local bodies, ULBs, in implementing waste management and sustainable construction initiatives. What strategies can be employed to overcome these challenges? Answer. ULBs face several challenges in implementing waste management and sustainable construction initiatives, including 1. Funding constraints, limited financial resources to invest in necessary infrastructure and technologies. 2. Lack of expertise, insufficient technical knowledge and expertise to manage complex waste and construction projects. 3. Public participation, low levels of public awareness and participation in sustainable practices. To overcome these challenges, strategies can include 1. Capacity building, training and educating ULB staff on sustainable practices and technologies. 2. Public-private partnerships, leveraging private sector investment and expertise to enhance project implementation. 3. Community engagement, conducting awareness campaigns and incentivizing public participation in sustainable initiatives. 4. Policy support, ensuring robust policy frameworks that provide financial and regulatory support for sustainable projects. Question 5. Analyze the role of consumer behavior in driving the green economy. What measures can be taken to encourage consumers to adopt more sustainable practices and products? Answer. Consumer behavior is pivotal in driving the green economy, as demand for sustainable products and practices incentivizes businesses to adopt eco-friendly practices. To encourage consumers to adopt more sustainable practices. 1. Education and awareness, providing information on the environmental impact of their choices and the benefits of sustainable products. 2. Incentives, offering financial incentives, such as subsidies or tax breaks, for purchasing sustainable products. 3. Convenience, making sustainable options more accessible and convenient through better availability and competitive pricing. 4. Labeling and certification, implementing clear labeling and certification schemes to help consumers identify genuinely sustainable products. These measures can shift consumer preferences towards sustainability, driving greater demand for green products and practices. Question 6. Evaluate the success of the National Electric Mobility Mission Plan, NEMMP, in promoting electric vehicles in India. What additional steps could be taken to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles? Answer. The NEMMP has successfully promoted the adoption of electric vehicles, EVs, in India by providing financial incentives, supporting infrastructure development, and setting ambitious targets for EV deployment. However, to further accelerate EV adoption, additional steps could include 1. Expanding charging infrastructure, increasing the number and distribution of charging stations to alleviate range anxiety. 2. Enhancing financial incentives, providing more substantial subsidies and tax incentives for EV purchases and supporting battery technology advancements. 3. Policy integration, integrating EV policies with broader urban planning and transportation strategies to promote multimodal transport solutions. 4. Public awareness campaigns, educating the public about the benefits of EVs and addressing misconceptions. These steps would help create a more supportive environment for EV adoption, contributing to reduced emissions and improved air quality. Question 7. Discuss the impact of sustainable agriculture practices on food security and environmental health. How can policies and incentives be designed to support farmers in adopting these practices? Answer. Sustainable agriculture practices, such as crop rotation, organic farming, and agroforestry, positively impact food security and environmental health by 1. Enhancing soil health, improving soil fertility and reducing erosion, leading to better crop yields. 2. Reducing chemical use, minimizing the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, which protects water sources and biodiversity. 3. Increasing resilience, making farms more resilient to climate change by promoting biodiversity and sustainable water use. To support farmers in adopting these practices, policies and incentives can include 1. Financial support, providing subsidies, grants, and low-interest loans for sustainable farming practices and technologies. 2. Technical assistance, offering training and extension services to educate farmers on sustainable methods. 3. Market access, developing markets for sustainably produced goods and providing certification to increase consumer trust. 4. Research and development, investing in research to develop and disseminate new sustainable farming technologies and practices. These measures can help transition towards sustainable agriculture, ensuring long-term food security and environmental sustainability.